Y'all, good afternoon. We got another one coming here from Karachi. Now, everybody talks to you, Max, why don't you show the nice sides of Karachi and Pakistan? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today. Got some nice clothes with the old Balochi Gora here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get in and we've got a fine dining restaurant here. We're gonna do a 10 course. It is owners that have traveled the world, and when you come back to Karachi, it's full of nice dining from all over the world, but nothing that's doing Pakistani food. So they wanted to solve that gap. We're gonna get a 10 course tasting menu that tries to blend fine dining with Pakistani traditional food. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna experience it all. And the best part is you're gonna come with me. So let's get in here and check out Chef's Table. What a nice setting, a very romantic, like dimly lit. You just got your overhead light straight down on it. And it's a very, very intimate setting. Now I'm really curious about this because not only are they taking things I think about in the streets, you know, like the food that's like cheap, you're eating with lots of people, you're eating, you know, it's Desi food, how they're going to turn it into fine dining. But there's another factor too, is the alcohol. Most places you'll go will have like a wine pairing or something like that. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do on that aspect. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I didn't get your name. What's your name?
My name is Shan.
Sean?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sean. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu how are you?
Oh, sorry. Good start.
I'll just explain the menu to you.
Yeah, of course. That's all right.
This is the sequence which we are going to serve you the 10 course meal. All right?
Perfect.
And you know, the 7 of the courses are preset. We do give choices in 3 of the courses.
Okay.
If you want me to take care of you, I will. Don't you worry.
I want your recommendation. I want to follow you.
Perfect. Works for me.
Yeah, because you're the expert.
Hopefully I won't disappoint.
No,
And
no.
all I need to know is any allergies.
No, not at all. We're ready for it.
Perfect. And spice level.
I mean, I love local stuff. I want like how locals would love it.
It's basically fusion. It's Pakistani fine dine. So you know, Pakistani international mix actually. If you want the real Pakistani, I can give you that as well.
I would like the real Pakistani.
Perfect. We will going to serve it differently, obviously.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
of course. Yeah, fine dining style.
Perfect. All right, sir.
God, I'm such a klutz. I almost broke that wine glass. How's that water?
Score on the water. From 1 to shining wala. I give it a double shining.
So dips and salad for you, please. This is a chili sauce. This is a turmeric sauce, and there's a mint chutney here, and this is rotisserie chef special.
I guess you go in hands in. I'm gonna get a little cucumber. I don't know how you couldn't go in for the chef special right away. Very creamy, tangy. Now spice kick at the end, that crunch from the cucumber.
And with the chef special.
Chef special's nice, dog.
Getting everywhere.
Fried okra and salsa pakoda.
I love that salsa. It's almost more like a mango salsa. It's fruity, it's tangy. I already know I'm gonna love this fine dining so much more. How about that Pakistani heat?
I know. That's perfect though. That's so good.
And look at this, fried okra. There's actually okra in there. And almost like little potato sticks as well, stuck inside a cucumber. Whoa. Light crunchy batter, salted heavily. Whew. That'll get your appetite ready. Like a beautiful potato chip.
Chatpata crispy beef and smoked pasande.
That one looks awesome.
Jealous?
So I had to steal Chris's crispy beef because it looks so good. You see there's almost like this little chili, little chutney on top as well. Okay, Chris, I'll share.
Let me go. You'll share. Give it back. So juicy.
It's like a tenderloin, so tender. It's got juicy on the side, but they've somehow locked it in and still kept that crispiness. Look at this. Got like big to small right here. Got the paneer, like a smoked little beef. Oh, actually that's onion. They cooked that down just a little bit. And then you got the puri on top, which is gonna be the fried dough. You can see you usually eat like halwa and puri in the morning when you're in Lahore. I'm going one biter hands every time. Oh, It's all about that beef mixture. The way it's smoky, it's earthy, big kick of red chili heat coming at the end. But the best thing about it is its texture. It's just ultra soft. I want more chutney table plates at my fine dining so I could eat in between my courses.
Sugar free, please. Thank you so much.
What you got there, Chris?
Got some Coca-Cola. Pepsi. Wrong one. Pepsi.
And chatkhara achari boti, please.
So we got malai boti here, which is a grilled dish. You'll see it's usually got the nuggets. They marinate it in like a cream cheese, yogurt, heavy cream, and spices. And look at that sauce just coating and covering that. Almost got like a, kind of looks like a prata just hanging out underneath it.
Best malai roti I've ever had.
Creaminess level 1 to shining.
Shining wala. This is the shining wala.
Double shining for me.
It's the best malai roti I've ever had. That sauce is incredible. Normally, a lot of times so what they do with this dish is they do it, and then usually sometimes they'll cook it like in a tandoor or over like a grill, and sometimes the cream cheese will get kind of curdled. But the sauce is just so creamy.
Now this should have a cheese sauce inside. Oh, look at that. That cheese at the bottom. You got the chicken. It's almost like a potato rind. You got looks like another nice saucy cheese, like a cream cheese. Cumin, cardamom, chili. Twice baked potato skin vibes with that cheese, that scallion, the rind of the potato, and then you get that marinated chicken. Beautiful. No yogurts, no creams, nothing heavy, just spice and something like ghee coming through.
Just a recommendation. I know you guys are doing this. Eat this while this is hot, otherwise it won't taste the same.
Of course, yeah, we'll do fast.
Then it's not my fault,
Yeah.
So far so good.
Oh, it's great. Incredible.
So fourth course, a special plate of garlic butter prawns and a masala fried fish.
Okay, chef's recommendation. We gotta move fast on this one. I gotta go for that butter garlic prawn first. Take the head off. Okay, let's get in here. First meat. Look at that. Ooh, that's easy to pull out right there. I'm not gonna give this any sauce. I'm just gonna enjoy it. And then let's go for the masala battered fish. Look at this color. Now they didn't tell me what type of fish it is, so we're gonna get a little surprise. I think there's a little mustard sauce or something here. A little bit of that. Look how hot that is. No way.
Ooh, that's a strong garlic flavor.
A little bit of that mustard-based sauce. You got some type of white cream in here as well. I think it's like a mayonnaise. The fish isn't flaking off, it is chunking off. It's not got a lot of flavor to it, but it's mild sweet. What I really like though is like the star of that show is the batter, the masala batter. Lots of red chili and salt coming through. You get like a bit of bitterness from the turmeric, lots of mustard seed, and a hint of cumin.
The majority of the flavor comes from that batter. There's a little bit of seasoning on the fish, but it's mostly just the batter.
Okay, sir. This is the palate cleanser. It's gonna cleanse your palate, sir.
Look at that liquid nitrogen. Oh, wow. You can't bite it, you gotta suck it.
Is that what you look like on your farm?
Yeah.
You're back on the farm?
I think we're gonna move on to more of the gravy dishes, but one thing I've noticed is it's almost a full house. I mean, they just opened up like 30 minutes ago. Chris and I were here knocking on the door before they opened, but They're cranking now.
So please. Fifth and sixth course, dal makhani and mutton masala, please. And for you, sir, dal makhani and chicken handi.
Well, shukriya.
Yes.
Oh, Baijan, it looks good. Look at this. Look at the way they hang this. It's almost like, it really reminds me of Vietnam where everybody hangs their clothes out. But instead, you have something even better. Naan. Who needs clothes when you have hanging naan? You know what I mean? So the one on the right, we got the makhani. Now, makhani is a Punjab word that actually translates to butter. Because when you cook this, it is cream. It is butter. It is a heavy, rich dish. And we have a type of dog here, as you see, is a black dog.
So with dal makhani, it's really special. They always use this black kind of dal. I don't remember the exact variety, but it's black and it's a little bigger, a little rounder, and a little like heartier.
So much better than doing laundry. And I'm gonna go my spoon a little bit. It's kind of hard to work in here a little bit. Feel a little disappointed in myself, but look at that, get that cream layer on top. That smells rich. Man, I just don't know how you could not love makhani, whether it be chicken, dal, or whatever you add in there. When you're taking that cream and that butter and putting that all together, you throw a shoe in there and not eat it.
So this next one here is a chicken handi, and handi, the meaning of the word handi in Urdu, is actually like it's a cooking utensil, so it's a clay pot, and that's what they'll cook it in. So it gives it kind of a unique texture and flavor.
Cheers, man. Sorry, Chris, I know we're at a nice restaurant. Oh, you can smell the spices. Really tomato-based sauce right here, the mutton curry. Pakistani boat, baby. It's what's so fascinating about this. It resembles that Desi food, but there's subtle changes, things that elevate it. You can find a little red bean in here. I haven't seen that before. Have you?
I've never seen that, no.
First for both of us.
Raita.
Dude, I can't believe we get this biryani on a tasting menu.
I know, I feel like I ordered a whole course.
We can't tell y'all how special that biryani is, and a pretty darn good size for a tasting menu, but this is something that, well, when we talk to our Pakistani friends,
Oh, so my friend D.H.A, like he's the person who introduced me to Pakistan, its cuisine. He's like, you have to try this when you come to Karachi.
and this is gonna be our first time. We've been looking for it, Desi style, and now we got it at the fine dining. So we actually got a chicken in here, and look, it's already falling apart. Oh my goodness, look at that. So we got the raita right here as well. A very chunky, creamy raita. Ooh. All the cardamom, black pepper. Oh no. That is 100% the cooking method. Oh my gosh, that black pepper at the end. Oh, I feel like a dragon, a black pepper dragon. Really the best part is just letting the clay pot work and do its thing. Just a magical invention. That's why you see it in so many cuisines and cultures throughout the world. The clay pot is just a magic cooking device. And then the raita. Usually yogurt, you can get like cumin, mint, all different types of things in here. We got a few different things, really mixing it up. But it's the thickness, it's the quality, the high quality of each ingredient they use here, which you should expect, but when you get it, you really realize how important it is. I can too.
There is a 3-course dessert platter, please. Gulab jamun, halwa, and pan gelato, please.
Pan gelato?
Yes, it's a pan gelato.
Pan gelato.
Are you excited about the gelato?
I'm excited about the pan gelato.
You can tell who brought the camera in. Look who gets the presentation. So this is the pun. You'll see everybody, they wrap it in a leaf. Chris has got one under his ice cream right here, and they put it in your mouth. I mean, it's full of like 20 ingredients. It's known as like a digestive, a mouth cleanser, everything. And they made it into a gelato here. Wow, it really smells like it.
It's gonna be. Why is no one selling this?
Dude,
This is so good.
I hate mint chocolate chip, but I would take this every day.
Amen.
It's crazy, like, you can't describe the flavor from this unless you've had a pun, but when you eat this, I just had like 20 flashbacks from every time I've done it.
How is no one selling this?
They are here.
This is so good.
And really the X factor for me is they made it into a gelato. They didn't go for ice cream. So gelato is denser than ice cream because it's turned slower, but also it doesn't have as much cream. It doesn't have as much egg yolks in it, so the flavors are more pronounced. Oh man. So we actually got the carrot halwa. Halwa can be like a semolina dessert. If you go in other countries, it can be lots of things, but this is gonna be semolina, sugar, some milk. Honestly, the ice cream's too good, or sorry, the gelato's too good.
No doodh patti, no doodh, sir, only kava.
Oh, no kweta chai?
Thank you so much.
Hello, green tea?
Green tea, kava for the Pathans. Kava. Join us again.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I got the valet here. So, Chris and I are about to recap. First off, Chris wants to talk about drinks.
So normally with fine dining, and Max will attest to this, usually you get alcoholic pairings. Now, I'm not a big drinker. If you guys watch my videos, Max's videos, you know I don't drink. So we've done some fine dining, especially when we went to Central. I didn't do any alcoholic drink pairings. I've always done the non-alcoholic pairings. So I know what it's like to not be able to have alcohol. And places have done it super well. Like Central's paired it with tons of drinks with fruits from the Amazon. They made it really unique. There wasn't that option here. Now he did talk about why. He said like there's no bar, there's no space, but just something to improve on.
I think talking to the chef was one of the favorite parts because you get to, you know, his vision, his passion, and I think what's driving him mainly for this restaurant is having like a French chef tell him, he's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah, so there's this,
It's just this FU vibe to him that's kind of like, I'm going to do this. And so I appreciate that because I'm sure he even has locals like, yo, like, you can't do this. And I appreciate people pushing outside of comfort zones. For me, man, he brought the heat. That's the spiciest fine dining I've ever had.
that was very spicy. He did ask though, but yeah, I mean that makes sense. Like, how do you do like Pakistani cuisine without spice? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then last thing is like, is that as fine dining as you're going to get like World's Best 50 or 3 Michelin stars?
No, I mean it was interesting presentation. I think it wasn't like other fine dining. They always take the food, and not that this is necessary, but at least from the few that I've done with you, they take the food and they prepare it in very unique ways. This was more just presentation. Taste was incredible, but it was still just the same food. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like the biryani was biryani.
Yeah, like there were a few parts like the pan gelato.
Oh yeah.
That was very impressive.
They had some things that blow your mind.
Right.
But the main thing is the price.
$50 for 2 people.
He's got to up his prices. I think like, I mean, I don't want to speak for locals, but if international people come here and start eating there, like, I think for what you get, 10 courses.
Central, we paid $140, what, without drinks for one person?
This is 2 drinks, 2 waters, $25 each. 10 courses, you break that down, that's $250.
Dude, the shirt that Max is wearing and the pants I'm wearing, we paid more for those before coming
But yeah,
market.
I think we really enjoyed it. I think it's a step in the right direction, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck here. So I hope y'all enjoyed it.
That was fun.
Catch you at the next one.
Yep.
Peace.
Allah Hafiz.